venture a bet that no player on the Cardinals hates losing more than Nolan Arenado. But if you can believe it, the likely Hall of Famer has yet to win a postseason game as a member of the Cardinals. After a 2023 to forget, the generational third baseman is ready for a fresh start for both himself and his team. My conversation with the 10-time Gold Glover is our Sports Plus Spotlight story. And I know you're always motivated coming into a year, but just explain this offseason and maybe coming in, the whole team seems hungry.
Yeah, I think, last year it just didn't sit well with anybody, and especially the whole offseason, thinking about it and how frustrating it was. So, it just feels good to come into camp with a clean slate and just ready to get after it. And I feel good. I feel excited, and hopefully that continues. But we got a lot of work to do now. But there's no doubt that we want to change the script definitely from last year.
One of the first guys here, one of the last guys to leave. Just how much time do you spend thinking about baseball? Are there other points in your life where you have to take a step back and say, I'm doing this right now, I got to stop thinking about baseball?
Yeah, there's times. I think about my swing all the time, and I'm thinking about my swing at home. The only time I'm probably not thinking about my swing is when I'm with my baby and my wife and my family. But sometimes it creeps in my head too about my swing. Yeah, I catch myself doing it when we're watching Moana and all these movies with the baby. So.
Couple more. Carp, Lynn, Gibson, a lot of veterans in camp this year. Just have you already been able to notice the impact they're having, and how big is that for the team this year?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just great to have those guys around. Totally a different environment from last year, but it's a little different right now also because there's so many guys in camp, so it's hard to really get a feel for the group, because there's so many. But I know that they're going to be huge for us as the season goes on.
Two more. Mason Wynn, a young guy who's going to be spending a lot of time to the left of you on the infield. Just what advice do you have for him coming up as a top prospect, kind of along the same lines of you, being counted on from a young age really early and getting this shot this year?
Yeah, he just got to play ball, man. He just needs experience. And, Mason's going to become a better player just by experience. And we just want him to get comfortable. We want him to go out there and play and be himself. But the experience is, the best teacher, and it's not easy because the big leagues is hard, but that's how he's going to get better.
Final thought, I'm kind of asking everybody this. What does the Cardinal way mean to you? You hear that a lot. I'm sure you heard it before you got here. Now you've been here for a while, got to experience. What does that really mean to you?
Well, it means a few things. There's an expectation. When I think of the Cardinal, the expectation is to come here and win, and playing the game the right way. And those are the first two things that come to my mind when I think of the Cardinal way. And, I think, there's tradition here, and, it needs to be respected. And when you have Ozzie Smith and Willie McGee around these guys, you need to respect this organization, and you got to do things the right way because you're representing not just the team, but you're representing the city, but you're also representing the players that have come before.